The cheapest airline in America just died, and someone wants to buy it with crowdfunding. Spirit Airlines invented the ultra-low-cost carrier model in America, $9 base fares, but here is the trick: $45 for a carry-on bag, $55 for a checked bag, $35 to pick your seat, free, just the seat itself, and maybe a complimentary prayer. It worked for 30 years. At its peak, Spirit was the 7th largest airline in America, 1,000 flights every day, covering the United States, the Caribbean, and Latin America, $3.5 billion market value, and it all started from a trucking company in Michigan. In 2022, Frontier Airlines offered $2.9 billion to buy Spirit. Then JetBlue crashed the party with a higher bid. Federal regulators blocked the JetBlue deal. They said it would create a monopoly. Spirit was left alone, to fight Delta, to fight United, with nothing. 2 bankruptcies in 2 years. November 2024, Chapter 11. August 2025, Chapter 11 again. Meanwhile, every legacy carrier launched their own basic economy fares. The thing that made Spirit special, the thing that made it different, gone. May 2, 2026. Bailout talks with the Trump administration collapsed. The Iran war sent jet fuel prices through the roof. Spirit could not charge $9 fares when fuel cost $200 a barrel. Planes were grounded. Then someone posted on the internet, "Let us buy Spirit." 400 Hacker News points, 360 comments. A new kind of airline, not owned by shareholders, not owned by private equity, owned by the people who flew it. What would Spirit 2.0 look like? Keep the $9 fares, cut the junk fees, add transparent pricing, no extra charges for existing, just simple honest fares, fly like a human being, not like cargo on a pallet. Here is the math. Spirit has about 180 aircraft. At distressed prices, buying the whole airline might cost $500 million, split between 10 million frequent flyers, $50 each. Can this actually work? Skeptics say flights never make money. Airlines survive on credit card fees and loyalty programs. Private equity will carve it up for parts anyway, but supporters argue the model was the airline that charged you $45 to bring a bag just died, because the world changed around it. Maybe that is exactly why the people who flew it should own it. It might be nothing, a Twitter post and a Hacker News thread, or it might be the beginning of something no one has ever tried before. Let's buy Spirit.com. For millions of travelers, Spirit was more than an airline. It was a ritual. You packed light, you checked in online, you sprinted to the gate because they absolutely would not wait, and you made it. For $40 round trip to Florida, that was the deal. No frills, no lies, just the cheapest seat in the sky. The idea is not as strange as it sounds. Travelers who fly Spirit most could get first right to buy shares, not institutional investors, not hedge funds, families who flew it every year. Every ticket purchase could come with a small equity stake. Fly enough, own enough. The airline that serves the people, owned by the people. Here is why the timing might actually work. Fuel costs will come back down. The regulatory environment is shifting, and there is a generation of travelers who watched Spirit die and thought, this should not have happened. Crowdfunding an airline sounds absurd until you realize how many people are already halfway there. Nothing about this is guaranteed. Most crowdfunding campaigns go nowhere. Most airline startups fail, but this one has something rare. A community that already exists, millions of people who already believe, and a story worth finishing. Let's